Hello, still here in my bedroom doing hair. Hopefully not too much longer, and we'll be back with you all in the salon. But who knows, we haven't got a date yet, so we're still waiting. But I'm still doing hair. So today I thought I would show you how to put your hair up with a simple hair updo. And the idea is that if your hair's growing, you're growing your hair, you can use this, or if your hair is growing unintentionally because you haven't been to see us for a while, then it's just a way to get it up and it looks quite pretty, and this is quite simple to do. So I'm going to show you on Sorella's hair, which is this length bob. With all hair up, preparation is important, as I always say. So all I've done today is to prepare Sorella's hair is just run the GHD through to give a little bit bounce on the ends, so the ends will curl in a bit. If your hair is wavy at all or curly, you don't have to do this, or got any movement, it's fine. We spray it with, always use a protection spray if you're using any heat appliance, GHDs, wand, tongs, anything like that, heated rollers. Just a quick spray over, don't need lots of it, and it will, prevention is better than cure, they say. So if you prevent the hair getting damaged because you've got your heat protection on it, then you haven't got to then deal with damaged hair afterwards, which is much harder and ends up being more costly too. So we've got our GHD. So just to show you what I did do, I'll take the top section, is we just run them through, and as you come down to the end, just curl it over so you get that bit of bend in the end of the hair, and it also makes this a bit flatter and shinier, which is nice. Switch your GHDs off. They do switch themselves off, which is great. So okay, so first of all we're going to start by sectioning it and getting the pieces out of the way that you don't want to be using at the moment. So for this hair updo, you need your sectioning clips and some curvy grips, and that's all you need. So we're going to section off the front, so top of the ear up to the top of the head. You don't need that hair at the moment, and if you get that out of the way, then you're not getting confused and picking up the wrong pieces. So exactly the same this side, turning around. You go down from the top of the head to just behind the ear, and that's your front piece. So we'll get that one out of the way. I'm also going to take the crown of the head, the hair at the crown, and just push that out of the way because we'll do that piece last. Thank you. So we're just going to clip that up to the top there. Using my hands as always, which are like my fingers, so we're going to section down the middle. Take a section down the middle. It's because it's such a soft updo. We don't want to be all precise and lots of straight lines. So it's you want a section, but you don't need that to be straight, so that's fine. And then we take section with your little finger from the line that you made with your front section, and you're going to go diagonally up to the middle, like so. And then we take the curvy grip with the open end going towards the middle. So we're going to put that into the end of the hair, all the way over. So you've got your section right over to the closed bit, the curved bit. Pull it down and then turn it up. So you're grabbing hold of the pin and you're just curling it up. So you don't need to really see this. You can visualize, feel around the back of your head and actually feel this, because you can feel for the pin. So you've got your pin, you've curled it up. So can you see that? Curled that up, and then you push it in to the hair on the head. Oh, because I stopped and moved you. Curl it up, like so. So you've got sort of a curl going up, and then push it into the rest of the head. Ooh. Dear, that's not going very well, is it? Me showing you how to do something. But I'm not going to stop and start again, because sometimes this is what happens. Like so. It'll be okay in a minute, I promise. So that happens, it doesn't matter. So now this side, so this time you go from your front parting down to the middle. You get your clip, so the opening part goes towards the middle of the head, like so. Pull it down, and again hold your end and push it up so you've got a little wavy curl going up, and then you can push it in. Now try, if you can, to push it into the other grip, and then that holds it beautifully. So that's much better, isn't it? So then we'll take this one this side, in, put it down, turn it up, and push it in. So, and we'll come back to this side. Let's hope this side's a bit more successful. Go over, so put it right to the end, down, hold your grip, turn it up, 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 come up, push it in, and if you can find another grip to push it against, that's great, because that will really hold it in well. And you've got your two last pieces, same again, over like that, up, 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 push it in, so you're sort of grabbing it all into the middle, really making the pins into the middle if you can. Side, over, in like so, up, up. So you can see that. So you can see the first section, which was not quite as tidy, is fine because it's all hidden in there. So we're going to do this piece last. So I'm just going to put that over there. So we've got our front. Take your section out. So you're coming down from your parting. Just tilt your head that way slightly. So down from your parting and down to the top of the ear, like so. Okay. Exactly the same, open end going towards where you're putting it, all the way to the end. You can bunch it up a bit so you can feel it, so it will stay in, I should say, not feel it. Pull it down to the end a bit, and then you hold your end of your grip and curl it up. So we're going up, and then we're taking it back and putting all the pins into the back of the head, so they all intertwine and hold the hair in. You've got that soft throwback. Thanks. Same, the next piece. Oh, thank you. In, pull over, pull down, up, wind it up, 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 to the back, and push it in. If you can find another grip, you're like, yes, found another grip to push it into, that's great. Just by feeling it. So you'll be able to do this by just sort of feeling, you know where to take it. You don't necessarily need to be able to see it. Up, up, and push it in. You've got that nice sweep back. Same this side now. No, that's the top, so we'll still leave that, so bring that over. We've got this side here. So this is the same, down from the top, diagonally, slightly. Make sure your open end goes towards the back. Pull it down, turn it up and bring it. So as you're turning it up, you'll then pin it, bring it over and pin it. Pin it into that where you've got all your other detail, all your other pins. Same again. Well, we've got to stay the other side. We've just left a soft piece out. You don't have to do that. So we've left that bit out at the front if you want to. Sometimes they can just hang down and be annoying, so you can take it all back if you want to. Bring it up, up. So you're just bringing that now up and into the rest of the hair at the back. Find a pin, push it in, yes. And perhaps we'll take all this piece back. Back, that, bringing it back, pushing it in, like so. So then we've got this top piece here, so because this can look a bit messy here, where it's all gathering together, we take this piece and do the same technique, but wind it under. So we're going to take that whole piece, wind it down, and then we just wind it so up and under. And just as you come to pin it, just turn it on its side and quite low into it, so you get that sweep down like that, so you don't end up with it too high. And then if you can feel any pins or see any pins, just go around and push them all in. If you don't like, I quite like pieces hanging out. If you don't, then you can feel that and just grab a pin and pin it in. You can get rid of those pieces if you want to. Just up in there, and pin that piece in there. There. So quite a soft, pretty, secure updo for those pins. And if you've got layers as well, by the twisting it holds it in, so you can you know that it's going to stay a bit longer. And then we're just going to finish off, if you want to, with a spray of hairspray. But you don't really need the hairspray because it's all pinned in quite successfully. So I don't like pins shown, so I can spend ages going around now and making sure the pins aren't on show. There we go. I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you. Bye.